Invincible Victoria here, and I have a couple thoughts on when other people judge us for our choices as related to our children. I have a lot of clients, and in particularly women, who try and have love life outside of their children because they're single, and they get ridiculed by parents, by friends. The immediate answer becomes, what are your priorities? Should you really be dating right now? And there's all these questions concerning dating as a single parent. Here are my thoughts that I'm going to share with you today. 1, women, we didn't get pregnant and bring children into the world alone, yet we're often left alone to raise children. So anyone who tells you that your priority should be your children, well, yes, but there's a balance. And anyone who says that, think about it. So you're supposed to be single for 18 years and then some because we're supposed to give all of ourselves to our children? No, because God has a purpose for us. And if we fool ourselves into thinking that our only purpose is being a mother, well, really sad to say, but man, God was really limiting who you could be. There's nothing wrong with saying that you are a great mom and that's what you want to do, and maybe you do stay at home and maybe you're happily married. This does not apply to you. This applies to the single women who right now are struggling with people interfering with their dating life by telling them that they need to prioritize and be focused on their children. I promise, when women are happy, they're better mothers. When women are having sex with someone they love and feeling connected and have emotional support, well, then you get less mothers who are looking to their children for emotional support. How many psychiatrists and therapists and coaches are like, oh, you should never rely on your children and talk to them about real life stuff because, they're not there for your comfort. Well, how many women do that because they just don't have anyone else to talk to? Think about it. Think about the people in your life trying to influence you one way or the other on whether or not you should be worthy of love, whether or not you should be dating. Yeah, you have to go through a lot of crazy people in the dating world. I get that, especially if you're online dating, which again, I'm not really an advocate of. However, if it does become an outlet for you to connect, then by all means. But not everyone can afford $200 therapy sessions every hour. Not everyone's insurance covers it, and not everybody needs therapy. Sometimes we need friendships. Sometimes we need love. Sometimes we need attachments that make sense and that we can depend on. There's nothing wrong with it, and there's nothing wrong with being single either. There's nothing wrong with having balance in your life. So if someone is telling you to prioritize your children and that your children are where it's at and it's the only thing that matters and blah, 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 well, I'd say you can keep your dating life private. You can hire babysitters. If you have exes that are in the picture, use those custody days wisely, and that you're worthy of love. You're allowed to date. You're allowed to go on adventures across the country for a weekend away. You're allowed to enjoy your life. You're allowed to have sex and enjoy intimacy with someone. You are worthy of being loved. Again, you didn't bring children into this world by yourself, yet now the world wants you to raise them by yourself or have people who can help babysit, but God forbid that you find the love you're looking for. Well, to them I say, fuck you, and get over it. You don't have to live in their shoes. You don't get to judge anyone. We should never, ever, ever judge another mother. We don't know what they've been through. So, food for thought. And if this message applied to you, well, you're loved. I get it. You're not alone. And here's your permission if you needed it. Go out there and get what you want for you. Invincible Victoria, your heartbreak expert, your mental fitness coach, and confidence trainer. I'm here for you. Private message me if you need to. Ciao.